Hey, what's up, y'all? April 25th. Guys and gals, doomers around the world, appreciate your company. Hit the like and subscribe. Could use some support right now to keep this community and content going. Just putting that out there. So much to talk about. I had a succession of news articles to cover, but I'll just tell you, keep it simple. Rubio has exited climate talks, negotiations with the Conference of Parties. We don't talk about that here. And not like it mattered anyways, because all the big banks have withdrawn their climate financing plans. I say that in quotations because we're in a predicament. It's all a big scam. And on top of this, just to add misery to stupidity, make it really fun, global IQ levels have been dropping, particularly among the youth, in their cognitive abilities to problem solve and shortened attention spans. Is this a surprise? How many people do you know below 40 that can change a tire on a car? I know. Difficult questions. But we persist on in an unattainable society of wealth as consumers. And my third article is that climate change is now the number one identified threat for the endangered species of North America. Again, I'll post links below, but basically this team analyzed over 2,000 species and found that above pathogens, invasive species, climate change is the number one threat, is the umbrella that is forcing habitat loss for all mammalian species, including us. It's not difficult. Draw the parallels to civilizational collapse at what we're experiencing right now. Go back to the textbooks, study European and world history, and observe how humans have dominated the planet and conquered with their own ideals, and you'll draw the lines very quickly to the time that we're living in right now. There is so much that I don't get around to covering, and I'm aware that YouTube is just inundated with AI slop and news coverage, competing against NBC and podcasters, and oh my God, there's some of it I enjoy, some of it I'm cringed by, but I'm just trying to get the simple things across, just little bookmarks. Like, for instance, in the Kashmir region right now, India and Pakistan are at it again. Here in the States, we're dropping munitions every single day for the past 31 days on the Houthis, something like that, when we're not talking about this on the news. Because we're in ongoing wars all the time. That's what this nation's about. It's a military-industrial complex. I don't need to go on about that. Russia and Ukraine, apparently the war was supposed to be ended on day one. Xi is not talking with Trump about tariff agreements. They never have conversations about this, despite him. He's a liar. He's a pathological liar, pulling straight from Mussolini's and Hitler's playbook, which is blame somebody. Blame him, Biden, the immigrants. Just keep their attention. That's what Mein Kampf is all about, is the Jews. The Jews, they're the problem. Right? No. We've lost all sense of community and society. Now, Theo Vaughn is talking with Ben Affleck. Let's give that some hype. Celebrity bullshit. Ugh. Everything. So we have collectively peered into the crystal ball that is the future of humanity and found us in absolute peril. Since I've been tracking the data of global surface temperatures for the past 5 or 6 years, notably since 2020, I have observed us experience an increase of at least half a degree in the past 5 years. And we have not reduced emissions or made any changes in the slightest to the endless growth paradigm. We're all mindless consumers still, being manipulated by a government bought out, which makes us effectively an oligarchy. This has already been spoken about in great detail. But like I said, I've observed the data over the past 5 years, been tracking this, while some of my friends have been raising kids and doing who knows what, and projected out, considering what we're doing right now, take an objective look at the picture, we'll be at another half a degree by the end of this decade. which effectively puts us around 2 degrees Celsius. And need I go on what that world entails? It is going to be hell on earth. An absolute hellscape. So why doesn't this channel get more views? Why are we not talking about this more? Because we're a death-denying society. We would rather believe, falsely, that there is some shiny, pearly gates for us. We can't absorb and comprehend the notion that when we die, it's just fucking darkness. Just no more oxygen, no more electrons firing, no more synapses, just darkness. Signal, no signal. Oh, that's scary. Well, does that, oh man, well, doesn't that make you just want to like just F off with life? No, it makes me want to enjoy it even more and do as much as I can for other people to have a good sensory experience in the moment. Is pain an illusion? Probably. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this rant. I think I'll stop there. April 25th. Appreciate your support. Maybe I'll just upgrade my whole camera gear entirely. There's a new 360 camera that Casey Neistat did a review on, and that DJI stabilizing, gizmo. Find serenity. Time's ticking. Talk to you guys soon.